So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match. Borussia Dortmund against Barcelona. Everyone please welcome our players.
Borussia Dortmund have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Things already rolling. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Ruiz. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gets a good foot in there. He's a sharp little ball here. Robertson makes the interception. He's got away, and he's managed to get free. Barcelona have got it back. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? And it's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
'Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And here's Messi. Yamal goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last...
Takes a shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
That's going to go a long way. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. He's picked his way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that was very necessary. Messi. In with the challenge, and he's let fly. Yamal. Messi. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. And he is decent chance! It's a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Yamal getting on for a third of the way through the game. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh no, this does not look good. Chance! Well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 31 minutes is number 9, Yamal!
Barcelona are having a ball here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And a chance! And that's past the post.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Robertson, that's gone for a throw-in. And he's being shifted off it. Camavinga simply refused to be outdone there. And he's got the beating of his man. Shoots! And he hits the net. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 37 minutes is number 9, Yamal!
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, he's all alone. Chance, surely! And that's in. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Lionel Messi.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Always shot a goal! And he's missed it.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
And he's gone looking for safety. And he is dashing away. Big chance! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
After 43 minutes is number 18, Gabriel Batistuta.
Camavinga. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Goal scorer for Barcelona.
How many? Just how many?
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Camavinga. The muscular approach does pay off here. Yamal, he has found a way through. Chance for a shot, in he goes again. And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Barcelona, number 11, Eden Hazard.
Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Yamal. Takes the shot! And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Everyone, please.
Barcelona looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. That gets us going once more. Silvestre. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, good-looking ball. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. And the shot! Fernandes. Oh, what a mistake! And he shoots! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
2 minutes is number 47, Phil Foden.
Camavinga. And it's Hazard. Great vision, and that could set him on his way. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Akanji. Fernandes. Robertson, he's had it taken off him, knocks it into space. Oh, that's a fine interception. Neymar, and he's had it nicked away. Now he's got space here. He's had a shot! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Gabriel Batistuta.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Almost an hour gone. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
62 minutes is
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's looking wide. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar. And it's Fernandes. Yamal proves too strong. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Robertson. Yamal. There he goes, motoring forward. Yamal! Alexander-Arnold. It's Asa! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Now it's Messi. Berbatov. Great chance! And that is faded wide.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Substitutions taking place.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Van Nistelrooy to come on. A change that had been mooted. Could be danger here. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 15.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
He's in one-on-one. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that real chance! It's fallen kindly here. And a neat finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 20, Berbatov.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Neymar. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Camavinga really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
That's really nicely played. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Van Dijk. More and more pressure on the ball here. Superb from Fabian Ruiz! A finish right from the top draw. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Looking for the run. And the finish! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 15, Ruud van Nistelrooy.
And he's found a way past. Oh, this is a great position. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looking for options for movement. Big chance! Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 20.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. That's good vision. That's the keeper's ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Akanji. Can he get it through?
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 20.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well,
oh, he's won a real chance! And no mistake. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The national anthem of Argentina rings out.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, we're on the way. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Can he finish? Goal! Argentina! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Molina. Now Romero. And it's gone back to the keeper. Martinez. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Played out wide. Molina. Nicely shaped ball. It's a promising position. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Argentina with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short, and here's Messi. Oh, important interception. Spain have the chance to go the other way. It's hit the crossbar. It's not an especially good pass, that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. McAllister. Thinks about the shot. Great chance! And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves.
Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And Martinez! And that's in! They are purring, truly purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Fernandez. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Martinez. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Argentina are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
McAllister. McAllister. McAllister! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
He's shifting through the gears here. Alvarez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Cucurella. It's run loose here. And they've got a throw. Cucurella. Not the most accurate pass. He's had a shot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Martinez touches it back. Takes a shot! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
El dorsal 8.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Looking to play him in. This might spell danger. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. McAllister charging forward, the ball at his feet. Tagliafico has the space to scheme. De Paul, and the shot! It's loose, in he goes again. Well now, that's another chance! And that's a sharp finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
El dorsal 11.
Rodri. Messi.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
That's a lovely pass. And it's McAllister. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Nicely spread. Great ball, and he's in here. And he shoots! And it's come back out to him. Oof, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Argentina look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Shapes to shoot! No, it's wide.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Kubasi. Unai Simon is there to clear. Romero. Oh, what has happened here? Real chance! And a neat finish! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
En el minuto 51, el dorsal 8.
Rodri. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Martinez. And it's Messi. And he's making progress on the ball. Martinez. Unai Simon claims comfortably. De Paul. And it's Fernandez. Martinez being hunted in packs.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Just eases him off the ball.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Martinez. Tagliafico. Senesi. And that has left him in a heap. Good ball, good take. Tagliafico. Romero. Senesi. Tagliafico. Senesi. Romero. Senesi. And Molina. Martinez powering forward here. Martinez couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Can he finish? No, that's just wide.
Martinez definitely took on the run with considerable swagger until he shot.
Fabian Ruiz. Fernandez on two now and looking for three. Martinez. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's found a way past. Oh, great chance! Oh, good climb! And he's there to get it away. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Martinez makes a dash for it. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
En el minuto 82, el dorsal 23.
Argentina can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Driving on and making good progress. Laporte could be danger here. Laporte. And it's Gavi. Oh, they could be caught out here. Martinez.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Senesi. Oh, what a mistake! And he is deftly away.
Well, he certainly...
And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's...
And the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nice interception, well timed. And Ribéry!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Look at this, Batistuta! Oh, cracking effort.
Batistuta certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Foden. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. He'll fancy himself from here.
This is about as perfect a free-kick position as you could wish for.
Davids. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Searching pass he's played there. Looking for options for movement.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, a shooting chance! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need.
Yamal! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Fabian Ruiz tries to pass it through. Plays a sharp little ball here. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Now, can they get him away?
Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Shevchenko did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Hazard does really well there, he is strong. And this goes for a shot! Almost half an hour in now. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's had it taken off him. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, he's been caught napping! Hazard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, no joy this time. Hernandez. Casillas punts it upfield. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Batist's shot at goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Yamal has the space to scheme. Oh, this looks sharp. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Forced to go back. There's the shot! Boy, he struck that clean. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Messi goes short. Silvestre. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's burst through! Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Hazard. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And here's Batistuta. Well, that looks a decent ball. And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 47.
We're on the move again.
El dorsal 18.
I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack.
Shot, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Madueke is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's worked it through. And this is Batistuta. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, strongly challenged there. Pass somewhat off target. That has not gone well. And this is Shevchenko.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Aimed beyond the defence, and it's made its way to him. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Shevchenko. Thinks about the shot. And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover it. And again! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a pretty loose pass. El Amin threads one in. Oh, played right into his path. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Knocks it into space. It's a really well-measured ball. No way through there. Hazard making good progress. Messi out of play for a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, Hazard, será sustituido por el dorsal 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Silvestre promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Madueke.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That is good strength. Cole proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Dani Olmo clears without hesitation. Madueke tries to play it through. Cole, now it's Diaz, and he's intervened well there. Out towards the flank. Madueke will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now he's got space here. Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
This looks promising. That's a sharp pass. It's come to nothing. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Has a look and plays it forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot could be on. Not the most convincing of passes. That's a shade optimistic. And he's there to get it away. Ball swung in. And that has been knocked clear. Messi. Cole. He's having a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's their second corner of the game. And it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cole.
2 minutos de descuento.
2 minutes to be added on.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Spread neatly. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Yamal.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Van Dijk can clear it away. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Played out to the left flank. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So, we're seeing some conservatism here.
He is through here. Here's a chance. Just too much. Fractions.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Pass somewhat off target. O'Reilly tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yamal. That has not gone well. And it's Reinders. That's good running with the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Reinders. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. This is a promising build-up. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He has found the... and he's decided to go for it. Great effort, but no way through. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Alexander-Arnold looking to play it into the box.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
It's fallen kindly here, and it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Haaland. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Driving forward. 30 minutes gone. Reinders. And no, he's seen through all of that. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Edmilson. And he welcomes it in. Look at the space. Shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Chelsea have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, that pass isn't the best.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. Edmilson tries to pass it through. Fabian Ruiz spots it and intercepts. And he's in on goal. Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That is good progress on the left. Now, can they get him away? Reinders. And he's managed to get free. Takes the shot! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? It's a good foot in there. Haaland takes a shot! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. How very smart. He just got... And that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Away we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and...
Oh, that's ambitious! Senesi. And that has put paid to that. Musiala. Haaland. Shapes to shoot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Foden, looking for the run. Messi picks it up out wide, bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Now it's Hazard. Looking to play him in. Shot could be... and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He'll try to keep it... Oh, he's been caught napping! Showing good feet. And there's the shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Driving on and making good progress. Over to the right flank. He's found a way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, easy pickings there. That has been slung wide. Silvestre promptly onto that, and that is that. He's found space here. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Haaland. And he's lost his man here. Chance for a shot! And he can thump it away. Just about within shooting range. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 6.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Edmilson. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's well spotted. Haaland might just make this. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Hazard. Ferran Torres. No, it's come to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Batistuta.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Batistuta. Now it's Haaland. Ferran Torres. Hazard gets into a good position. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chelsea can breathe again, just. Well, tries one from range! And that's off target.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
El dorsal 22 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. Tries from a long way out. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Batistuta. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, he's burst through. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Hazard. Oh, well played, lovely. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Reinders going forward. Reinders, good purposeful running this. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? Now it's Ferran Torres. He's shifting through the gears here. Ferran, real chance! No, not quite. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling at times. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace.
He's had a shot! Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Sorloth. Van Dijk does well to get it back. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in a great position here. Sorloth! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a promising position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kvaratskhelia, he's got away. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Kvaratskhelia with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, well, can he finish? And he should have made them pay.
Fabian Ruiz has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Sorloth.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, he's burst through. He's having a shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or...
Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Yamal carries the ball down the right.
That's going in strongly. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now he's got space here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Great chance! And a neat finish! And they're threatening to fly away here. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great vision. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is good alertness. Knocks it into space. Oh, couldn't quite catch up to that. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. Yamal. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Time and again they are repelled. That's good running with the ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, they've got it again. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Van Dijk. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Rabiot makes a dash for it. That is good strength.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's cut it out. Fabian Ruiz. Tries to play it through.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Hazard. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, look at the space here. Haaland spread it left. And there's green grass ahead of him. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 47, el dorsal 9.
They're on the move again.
El dorsal 7.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down...
And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Rabiot.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. No foul, says the referee. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he cuts out the supply. Madueke. That's an imaginative pass. And he plays one through. Stones concedes a free kick for that. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
He's picked his way through. Foot in. Madueke had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Carries far too far and out of play. Rodri is there, and he can pick it up.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That could spell trouble. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Now it's Haaland. That has been cut short.
Spain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Tries to pass it through. And that has put paid to that. Silvestre.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Senesi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that looks a decent ball. Now that's well seen too. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, played right into his path. Shot, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Spain find a position of real strength now. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? Kvaratskhelia.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
No, it's come to nothing. And he's gone looking for safety. Silvestre did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. They're urging him to shoot. There's the shot! And that's off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 23.
Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rabiot running with intent. And that pass just didn't quite work. And here's Haaland. Nicely takes a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He is through here. Kvaratskhelia. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Pass somewhat off target. Oh. Tries a shot! And there's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's